Lumos. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Any luck finding my diary?
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, now, to work out, perhaps I should start brushing up. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan.
Excellent idea.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. Also, if you need to stop practicing before you finish.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
That's it.
Accio. Incendio.
Nicely done.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio.
Next time, perhaps.
Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you.
Thanks, Lucan.
Oh, stop. Don't. Seriously, well done. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in Crossed 1.
Hello, Lucan.
Big match today. It all comes down to this. Ready for a shot at...
I certainly am.
Brilliant.
I'll go it.
Then let's get...
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit. Leviosa.
Incendio! Stupefy! Protego! Stupefy!
You're better than that!
Stupefy! Incendio! Accio!
Lucky winner!
Incendio! Accio!
That's all you've got?
Levioso!
Take.
Incendio! Yes, I'm ready.
Very well.
Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Levioso!
Take it.
Stupefy! Levioso! Protego! Stupefy! Accio!
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well.
Protego! Stupefy!
Give him what for!
Incendio!
Leviosa! I'm the one!
Ringo.
Stupefy!
Take it.
Incendio! Accio! Stupefy!
Care to try again?
No, I don't. Hello, Lucan. It's the final round of cross. I certainly am.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Levioso.
Protego! Stupefy! Accio!
Confringo.
Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy! Levioso! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Stupefy! Levioso! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Accio!
Descendo.
Stupefy! Luke, come on! Levioso! Protego! Stupefy!
Don't shy away now.
Stupefy! Levioso!
Expelliarmus. There goes my
Accio!
way.
Levioso! Incendio!
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done.
And we're pleased to have now to the and so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling.
Thank you.
You earned it. You are a Jew. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose. Wonder how my herbology plants.
Yes.
hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your...
Well done. Then you're ready to pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you... Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work.
Professor,
I do.
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud... Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how...
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say... As for the students, well, although we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now, I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An
As you might suspect. Now, I hope
You have.
keep up with your wand work. One must...
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life someday.
Accio! Leviosa! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Still at it?
Accio!
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake. Now, as I mentioned, next will be plant.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is... I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight...
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping... Go on. grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Revelio.
Look at that! I've shown them anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cab.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous dogweed, and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably... Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide.
I tended to the Chinese chomping.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, and good, as you do seem to be quite...
Magical plants have so much.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots.
Would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent. Is.
I saw an all about on Professor
Revelio.
desk. He knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology. Others, however, may be harder. Come and see me when you've finished brewing.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an... You remember me, don't you? Gareth,
Ah, yes. We met in the common.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra...
I suspect that's where I...
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather, as you'll already be in Sharp's office.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that fun. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back.
Remember, keep your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Revelio.
Wiggenweld potion.
Professor.
You should have collected the ingredients. Finish your potion.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it! Dragon Done! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learned. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say, I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this.
I'm glad I was able to meet your ex.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Revelio. I should investigate. Levioso. Incendio.
It is good to see you, my friend.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals. Blood. When I said as much, they turned on me. Struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most...
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like...
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall say.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to...
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at
When were you at Gringotts?
just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A Portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to... Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from... And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the... Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili Land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire...
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with... I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right.
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Revelio. What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I hope you have your...
Accio! Incendio! Leviosa!
Spectre!
Expelliarmus!
You won't look! This is
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Take this! You're from my dead body!
You're going to get out of this alive.
Release me!
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to
Rebellions. Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here.
Fixtures?
I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about them.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so... You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at...
Precisely. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. Word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that?
We can indeed. However, I now have even... How does it work?
Are all of the trials like...
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed, I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes, my name is Grace Pinch Smedley, of the Bath. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was... They never...
I'm so sorry.
We can't be sure. We only know... Father was so distraught that he... A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedley.
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass. We are known for our but with all I plan to discover about the world around us...
What exactly?
It's an astonishing ancient navigation. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond... I understand. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged... My best guess is that it's just over there, about a...
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
You didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did.
It will. Thank you so much. You do well to keep an eye out for more Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Protego! Hello, Mr. Semi.
What?
Any whispers going about the town?
You may have noticed we have a bit of a rivalry with up. Not much to it, but we're still the best.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer, but I was once a lowly. In fact, I'll give you. My price is a low enough.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. My ingredients are all local to this area.
What do you have?
What can I help you with today? Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. I hope to see you again sometime.